Sabri. I'm here today with a few friends of mine to talk to you about something we feel is important. We all went to the same middle school, now we go to various high schools and colleges, and we're here to talk to you about social media today. Some of you may be on social media, some of you may use it down the road, but the important thing is to know how to use it safely. Throughout this video, there will be moments where we pause and you guys can discuss with your peers, or you can raise your hand to participate in the video. Now I'll be passing it over to my friend Iman.
Hey, Iman here. So in the next few slides, I'm going to ask you guys to participate by raising your hand. Obviously, I can't see you, but your classmates will be able to. So here's our first question. Who likes social media? Who likes online gaming? Okay. Now, what's your favorite social media app? Who likes Instagram? Snapchat? Maybe TikTok? Okay. So now, I know there are gamers in the room, so for all my gamers, who likes to play Fortnite? Raise your hand. Now, we're gonna get a little bit more serious. So raise your hand if you have received a friend request or a message from a person that you did not know. I bet if there are any adults in the room, you might be surprised as to how many hands went up, but that's why we're here today.
Hey, Zion here. Before using any social media, Discord, or any DM apps, it is important to know how to stay safe. That's why we want you to know what to watch out for. There are people out there who we like to call predators, and their main prey is people like you and me, kids and teenagers. So today, we want to make sure that you stay safe by exposing their manipulative methods. By the end of the presentation today, we expect all of you to recognize the signs of an online predator. We want to motivate you to stay safe by deleting any unknown friend requests so that you won't get lured into conversations with them or trapped into doing things that you don't want to do. Finally, we hope that you can identify a trusted adult. Now, I'm going to pass it on to Sydney.
You've heard of online predators. Today we're going to talk about their tactics so they don't lure you in. First of all, any unknown friend request could potentially be a predator. Like catfishing, they will create a fake account to make you feel safe. No one is afraid of the 13-year-old girl. That's why the 42-year-old man pretends to be her. When on any social media platform, once you accept the follow request, the predator will begin an innocent conversation to lure you in. From your profile, they know what you like. And guess what? They like the same things too. They start asking you questions, and the responses make you feel like they're the only person who understands you. They prey off your need to feel accepted, validated, and understood. You start talking and sharing personal information about yourself because you feel safe. But guess what? It's all a lie to trap you. But before I talk about the trap, I have a question. Take a moment and think about what you need most of all. Maybe you need to be accepted, loved, or understood, or maybe you need money, brand name, clothes, or maybe just a friend, or maybe something completely different. Predators know this. They are clever. Once you start a conversation, they appear to connect with you and to be your friend. They understand and accept you and make you feel safe. But then they start saying things like, oh, you don't have to be lonely anymore, and oh, I know your life is hard, but I can make it better. But it's all a lie to trap you. We all want something like this in life if it were real, but it's not, because it's all a lie to trap you. It's all a lie to trap you. Got it? Now I'm turning it over to Hilda.
What do you think? How can you tell if someone online is a child or a predator? Pause the video and discuss. I take it you realize unless you know the child in person, they might be a predator. Now let's move on to the trap. What is a trap? Well, once the predator has lured the teen in and convinced them that they are this perfect friend, they will ask the teen to share a secret, something their parents don't even know they did, or they will ask to send an inappropriate picture. Because they have built this connection over time, many teens have taken the bait. Now they are trapped. The predator can force them to do more, or they threaten to show the pictures to their family, the school, etc. This is called extortion. It is illegal, but many teens feel obligated to do what they're told, even though they do not want to. 1 in 4 victims were 12 or younger when they were threatened, and 1 in 3 victims never told anyone because of shame or embarrassment. Now Melissa's going to take it from here and explain how to prevent being extorted.
Stop and think. How important is a number of followers or friends if some of them are just predators that are enjoying your snaps, TikTok dances, or the spots that you're posting about? There is one thing you can do to avoid being trapped by a predator online, and that's delete. So stop and think before you accept a friend request or send a DM to someone who you do not know in person, because you never really know who's behind that screen. Do you want to take a chance that it is a predator that's catfishing you? Because if you don't, then the predator can begin an innocent conversation with you and begin to groom you. Then, once you feel safe, they'll ask you for a private picture. And now that's a big red flag. At that point, if you didn't delete the friend request before, make sure you block them and never send your private picture. Because if you do, they can use that to extort you.
What if you didn't delete that friend request? What if you've built a relationship with this person and you even shared private information with them or even pictures like the students in this video? If you find yourself trapped being extorted, turn to an adult that you can trust. They can be like your safety net. It can be embarrassing sometimes, but it's better that you're safe than hurt. Everybody needs to identify somebody that you can trust, whether it be talking about issues or getting advice or just anything in general that you can talk to them about. You may even just want them to listen. We are teens too, and we get it. Sometimes you may not want to talk to an adult about stuff like this. But what's important is that they care about your well-being and they've been through their own issues and may have good advice to offer. Having a trusted adult can protect you from getting in a dangerous situation. These adults can be in your household or in your family, such as your mom, your dad, or an older sibling that you look up to. They can also be at school, such as a teacher, a coach, or a guidance counselor. And if you don't feel comfortable talking to adults that may be around you, you can call anonymously to the Crisis Center or the National Hotline. And now I'm going to turn it over to Joelle.
Here with a couple of questions before we wrap things up. What would you do if your friend liked chatting with an online friend? You may now pause to discuss your answer. Remember, you do not want to scare your friend. You want them to stay safe. So let them know it's important to delete any requests from someone they do not know. Raise your hand if you plan to delete any unknown friend request. I bet all those hands are up. Raise your hand if you know who is going to be your trusted adult. Never forget, life can get crazy sometimes, and you can get into some situations that you do not know how to get out of. And that trusted adult will always be there to help you. We all need one, no matter what circumstances we might be in. Now on to Ariana, who will wrap things up.
The purpose of this presentation is not to get you off of social media or scare you. We want you to continue scrolling through memes and posting pictures with your friends, but we encourage you to go about things in a safe manner. There are predators with fake profiles and their only intent is to trap you, so don't be fooled. If you don't know them, delete. Remember, life can get rough at times, and we all need a trusted adult so we don't face the rough spots alone. You're about to see our trusted adults, and before you go to sleep tonight, we challenge you to decide who you want to be your trusted adult.
Being a teenager can be empowering. Having a trusted adult can be life-saving.